Hey everybody, I'm back. I got a cool little video. As you know, this is a U571, entirely built out of Legos. And you'll recall I've made a couple videos now of it, picture slides, actual videos, and of it actually out on the water. It's a little different now. From what you last saw, the boat was stripped and repainted. It got a lot of modifications, a lot of extra detail, a lot of good stuff really has been added. So I'm going to take the time to go ahead and go over it. Let's see, where can I start? Oh yes, I guess we'll go ahead and start at the conning tower. First of all, you'll see a lot of extra detail has been added. I'll go ahead and start in the back. From previous videos, the railing around the conning tower on the back surrounding the flat cannon was all stock. It was just basically regular Lego pieces. I switched those and fixed that, so now it's the flat pieces. I really wish I could add a railing to that to make it round, because the real one was round. This one's stock, so it's square. I wish I could do that, but there's no Lego pieces, even ones that small, to be able to do that. And it looks fair. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it looks fair, but I really wish it was round. Anyways, I got it as close as possible to the real thing. It was an entire there's three pieces to the rail. The one here, this, and these are four dot pieces, and then this filler piece right here is a 2 dot, and that's actually glued in between the two, so that's all basically one piece now. You'll also notice that the new flat cannon has been put in. Originally that was just a stock Lego piece that I had. If I recall, I don't remember if I even had a flat gun in the original, but yeah. My personal apologies. I'm using a new camera right now because my original camcorder is down because of a broken battery. So I hope to get some new videos, maybe some HD videos of this later on. But for now I'm just using this little picture camera, so bear with me here. Back to the flat gun. Basically, it's a combination of several Lego pieces. You can see in there that that's a piece from one of those battle droids, Star Wars battle droids. That is a custom-made Lego piece from several other Lego pieces that I combined. I added a lot of detail to it, like the cock slide there, the barrel, the braces that go around the crew member's arm when he's turning it around. I added the wheel there, so that looks really good. Mainly in the conning tower, I added a couple details on the inside. I made the new hatch, which looks a lot better. I added the new periscope, which looks better too. I added the compass in there, so it looks really good. This does actually retract and go up, but it's a little hard to do. It can though, but it's in there. A lot of detail on the deck as well. I added new handrails to the front of the conning tower and to the back, and these are made of strips of styrene. They're cut out and then put on the deck. In between there should be some wire. I'm not going to add that though, just because it looks a lot better without it, in my opinion. The deck gun alone has had an amazing amount of detail added to it. I went really, pretty much I just went crazy on it. Got a lot of extra detail parts on it, like the grabs there. Everything's pretty well exactly where it should be, so it looks really good. I even took the time to line the barrel and put a barrel cap that's just hanging down. The deck plating has been changed around a bit to look more accurate to what's on a real VIIC class. The net cutter on the front has been changed around a bit. You can see I added a lot of extra detail. I actually added the wire cutters to the front, and an unfortunate thing that happened, this was on the earlier VIIC class boats, but on later models or older ones, they remove those, which I don't really prefer. So I'm keeping this one backtracked. I also added the net cutter to the bottom. You can see that, and what that is styrene, which is cut and then glued on. So that looks really good. On the back, I added those tie-ups and a couple other little details. I also took the time to add that new hatch to the back, which looks really good. There should be a hatch there. There's a hatch in the back between the wire ties there, and there should be one up here, but I had no room for it, so I did not add it. I also think there's one up here too, but I don't remember. Along with the boat getting some extensive remodeling and detailing, I also repainted it. The original paint job I put on it almost 2 years ago really faded out a little after a couple months of being on the water, so I had to strip it and repaint it. So this is what it looks like now. It's all weathered up. It looks really good. Not as heavily weathered as previously, so it looks a lot better now. You'll remember these the Devil Pitchfork emblems on the boat from the movie U571. Originally those were decals. These are now actually painted on. There's the other side. So if you recall, the weathering was just a little heavier on the previous model. It was a lot heavier, probably a little unrealistic, so I kind of cleaned it up a bit and just lightly weathered it in spots here and there. They did get a little rusty, but they were pretty well water treated. So right now it's just been repainted, so it hasn't been sealed up yet. This is acrylic paint, which if you don't treat it, it'll peel off or something in the water. And since this boat is sailable, I have to treat it before I can sail it again. The plans for this late summer in August, when I start my kayaking trips again, I am going to take it out with me and start sailing it again, so hopefully I can get some more videos and some interesting stuff like that in. So basically, I gotta seal it up still. I think it'll look really good once all that's finished. So we'll see how that goes. My apologies. If you recall, we had U-96 over here, which was that famous U-boat from the movie Das Boot. Basically, you'll see it's a wreck. What happened is one of our kayaks conveniently smashed into it when it was out on the water. Luckily I was able to salvage all the pieces, but the boat cannot be fixed because I cannot remember exactly how I built this one. This design was actually a little different than U571. I built this one a little different. You can see the comparison in detail. It's not as detailed as U571. So if I ever do get it back out on the water, it's going to have to get through a lot of modifications to be recompleted. So that's on the back burner right now. I don't know what I'll do with it exactly. If I'll just have it lay around until I get around to it, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I just thought I would take the time to show you it. So it'll be back on the water soon, so look out for videos of that. Hope you guys enjoyed.